Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Andrew Corbett-Jones of UKTI. Thank you very much for joining me.
My pleasure, thank you.
Why is this visit of Australian fintech startups to London important?
Yeah, it's a good question. To my mind, there's a good analogy, which is if I had a team of, say, 10 budding screen actors, the best thing I could do would be to take them to Hollywood and show them other actors, show them how the whole place works, show them what goes on. And really it's the same thing with these companies from Australia. It's a really good opportunity to, in one concentrated hit, introduce them to investors, introduce them to places where they can work, show them how the place works, let them do their due diligence before they come this far to set up their companies.
Based on your own experience of running the Tyro Fintech Hub, how is the UK doing in terms of fostering an ecosystem for both innovation and disruption?
So Tyro Fintech Hub's now been going for 8 months and we are in awe of the UK. The UK is just doing so many things so well. So I read earlier this year that the UK government wants to make fintech the thing for the UK, lead the world. I mean, it already does. So look at all the elements that you need to be a successful ecosystem. You need great places to work, you need people who go to meetups and collaborate, you need investors. The UK has all those things in spades, and what's happening is it's attracting more and more and more of those things. So the ball gets bigger and bigger and the momentum keeps building. If we could do some of those things in Australia, we'd be really well pleased.
So what's UKTI doing to help fintech startups in both the UK and Australia to benefit from the growth opportunities for them in these markets?
Yeah, what's really interesting is the attitude of the UK government. So the UK government has set up the FSO specifically to help companies coming across who want to get into financial services, and within that particularly fintech companies. The regulator is engaging with startups and is helping startups who kind of fall outside of regulation to understand what they need to do to fall within regulation. So there's a real sense that startups are good for the economy. They should be encouraged. If people want to set up new banks, that's good for competition and that's good for the ecosystem overall. So that's enormously encouraging if you're a startup coming to the UK. In some other territories, you may not be seen as, I guess, as favourably by regulators, by governments, by your competition. So the way the UK government is actively encouraging that. And then they put people on the ground in places like Sydney and Melbourne and Perth and Brisbane to talk to companies and explain what it is the UK can do for them. I was asked by an Australian newspaper, they said, what's your view on the UK stealing Australia's entrepreneurs? And really, it's not that the UK is stealing Australia's entrepreneurs, it's just making them feel very, very welcome when they get here.
Andrew, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.